As the sun set and cast dark shadows across the soon-to-be battlefield before me, I took a moment to appreciate the calmness of this place. I knew that a glorious battle would come soon and bathe this land in the blood of a horde of insects. To those who watch afar, be wary of the spoils of this war. It contains the very conclusion to the story of this world, and if you do not wish to know its secrets, now is the time to look away. As I finished surveying the fortifications for my battle ahead, my thoughts were of the final moments of my extraordinary journey that led to this place, and my fateful encounter with Wendell.
Scanning online. Transferring biometric data. Wendell Tully.
So, this will be my last adventure into the miniature world. I leave the warmth of the sun and embrace the unknown. I'll either find the answer or shrivel in the darkness below. To my lab underneath the shed. This is Dr. Wendell Tully, signing off. Goodbye.
I made my way through the murky depths under the shed, fighting hordes of spiders skittering in the dark. I charged headlong through the widow's den and fled out the other side to arrive at what once was Dr. Tully's lab. A place damaged almost beyond repair and holding the most insidious of Wendell's creations, the Mant. Crafted from insects in the image of a man, a brainstorm from Wendell's tortured mind, and it stood between me and my goal. Through clenched teeth and stiffened muscles, I brought my mace to bear. A battle was joined once more.
My Mant, but you and your eminent paymasters will never get their hands on the embiggening cocktail. I'll take that secret to my grave. To my grave.
It's The Wizard of Oz. The booming voice is not really a booming person behind it.
How does it feel?
How can they do? Where is the override?
Oh man, look at you.
Here I am, Wendell Tully in all his glory.
Wendell, A man that was now little more than a husk, suspended in a floating prison, had been found. It took little convincing Tully that I was not a spy, and he revealed the final secret to the embiggening cocktail: grilled science. The path lay open, and I would embrace it with open arms. The last thing to do was to defend the machines. Crafting this precious brew would bring all the insects in the yard to bear, a veritable battle, the likes of which the yard had never seen. I fortified my position, dug my heels in, and let loose the ants of war. The battle was won, and I had the cocktail. Victory was imminent, and soon I would be restored to my former glory and return home. There was only one thing left: Wendell. I could not help but think that there was something more, something deeper and darker to this situation. Why were the insects controlled in the final battle? To attack? For what purpose would one seek to prevent a child from returning home? Was there something more to the ramblings of Wendell? Was there a spy? A sinister organization pulling the strings? And did they know something that could help, or that would cure Wendell of his reasoning? Putting aside the urge to finish, I set out with Wendell once more, this time to search for the final clues to his story. One that would put all of this situation to rest, once and for all.
Bravo, bravo. So the lab rats have finally reached the end of the maze.
So you did find a cure because of the children you abducted.
Of course. I'm not a failure like you, Wendell. Yes, I abducted those children. I admit it freely. Not that anyone will ever know. Obviously, I can't allow any of you to leave this facility alive.
Stay right there, and this will all be over before you know it. Come on. What? Please. Losing the will to live. Let me give you a little jolt of ecstasy. Please. I feel nothing.
And with a flash, that was the end of the tiny adventure of a lifetime. At least that's what the local papers called it. It's hard to believe how much has happened since then. There were reporters, investigators, even the FBI got involved. They tried to keep a lid on all of it, but the whole story came out. About the kidnappings, about the dead teenagers, about Armin. Turns out, everyone did learn the name of Director Dalton Schmechter, just like he always would. But when the dust settled, the weirdest thing happened. People learned the truth about the shrinking technology and about me. It felt good to get the recognition that I had always wanted for all my life. Pete, Willow, Max, and Hoops tried to go back to being normal teenagers. Burgle has joined the kids' new science and robotics club. He's the mascot, if I didn't tell him. I'm expecting big things from all of them. Life's getting back to normal around here. It's funny that the world can still seem so small. And no, I haven't come up with my next big invention. And I don't mind one bit either. Because when it comes down to it, all that really matters is that we make the most of the time that we have together.